We just got done doing the Lindhaus Healthcare Pro, which is like the bigger, more bulkier, more almost commercial version of this machine right here. But this is one of our favorites in our vac shop. Quickly becoming one of our favorites, the Lindhaus Valzer, okay? And it's really cool because it's really lightweight. So it's two powerful motors. It's a powerful 2-motor upright, but it's nice and lightweight. So if somebody's used to using like an Auric or a Riccar, but they want something with attachments on board, nothing wrong with those machines. But when we have somebody come in and go, hey, I've loved this lightweight machine, I love the way it cleans, but I really wish there was attachments on board, this is the answer for you right here. Okay, in my house we have the Lindhaus Healthcare Pro, which is again a little bigger, heavier version of this machine. But if you're looking for something lightweight, with power, with attachments, I don't think you're going to find anything better than this machine. And again, disclaimer: Lindhaus, Riccar, Sibo, Miele, anybody, nobody sends us this stuff for free. We buy the equipment and we try it and we give you our real opinion of the equipment. And most of the time it's stuff that we're selling in our vac shop, so we believe in it. If we don't believe in it, if we don't like it, if we don't think it cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use with better filtration, we don't pitch it, we don't sell it. Okay, so if you're seeing it here, it means we do like the machine, we do believe in the machine. Whether or not it's the right machine for you, we don't know. You have to call us or text us. Just reach out to us and we'll ask you a few questions. And that's what I've been doing this for 40 years. It's kind of what we do. We kind of customize the right vacuums for your needs. So we do these demonstrations to highlight some of the features, benefits, advantages of the machines. But if you really want to get the right vacuum, you really should visit your local vacuum shop or call us or text us so we can ask you a few questions and make sure it's the right machine for you. So that said, again, Lindhaus Valzer, one of our favorites because it does have attachments on board. It's got two good motors and it's nice and lightweight. So let's do this first. Let's show you in use. Let's turn this right here so we can drop the cord, okay? It's got a nice long cord on it, so I'm gonna go plug this in, Dom. You can get a couple
little shots there.
Shots of the vacuum there. And then, Dom, you can ask questions if you want to. If something you're not sure of.
What does the blue button do?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So Dom's holding the camera. He's holding the new Steadicam that we have now because I move so much that we had to get a Steadicam. So here's really cool. So here's your on-off switch right here. Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Mistake. I've done that a couple times. On-off switch is right here. Okay. This is an on-off switch for the power head. This one right here. So again, this turns the top motor on and off. This one turns the bottom motor on and off. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So when I tilt this back, green light is on, right? Green means go. I should mention there's also a height adjustment over here. Now, most of us just want to keep that head as low as possible, okay? We throw it right down to the lowest setting because we want a deep clean. It's not always the best case, and there's a couple arguments to be made whether you should raise that up or not. So I got it lowered all the way down, but this machine has a sensor. So if it is too high or too low, if it's in the wrong position, a red light would go on to tell you that it's in the wrong position. So I don't want to spend too much time on that. I've got a very low nap carpet, so I don't suspect that red light's going to go on. Okay? So let's show it picking up that K-pop. Let's pretend that's dog here, and let's pick it up. So that's pretty impressive, right?
Beautiful.
So, did you just say the F word?
No.
Okay, good. I thought you said it was effing beautiful.
I did.
All right, we're going to beep that out, all right?
We're going to bleep that out.
We're going to leave this in, but we're going to beep that out.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let me show you, as long as we're on the subject of that power nozzle right there, Lindhaus and a couple other companies are known for their power heads. They have very good power heads, which is kind of where the rubber meets the road. When I say power head, it's this part down here. Okay, kind of where the rubber meets the road. That's the part you're cleaning with. But there are some features and benefits of this power head. One being this height adjustment. You can raise and lower it. Okay, get it right to the right setting for you. That's pretty good. Some of them you can't do that with. Another cool feature or benefit of this is that it does have a low profile. You can see it lays right to the ground. So you may go under the bed, you may go under the sofa or something like that. And when you do that, you might pick up something you shouldn't. If you pick up something you shouldn't, this machine's got a circuit breaker in there and it's got a lifetime belt warranty. It will actually shut off. So let's go under there and pick something up. Oh, look what happened. Donna, tell me you captured that.
I got that.
Because that's pretty cool, all right? Most machines, you're burning a belt and you're going down to the vac shop asking them to repair it. Watch your back, you're gonna walk right into that light. So you're going down to the vac shop and they're gonna ask you, and you're gonna have to leave it there while they take it apart, put the belt down and repair it. This one, all you gotta do is pull that, whatever's in there out, the sock, shoelace, or whatever it might be, pull it out of there, okay? And it comes out relatively easy. And then the machine will reset itself. There we go, back in business, green light on, okay? So the machine has a lifetime belt warranty. You'll never replace the belt on this machine. Lifetime belt warranty. So while we're talking about the power head, let me show you something really cool. If I did have a tough time getting that that shoelace out or that edge of the rug or whatever got sucked up in there and you couldn't get it out, it's very easy access. This is one of the reasons we love this Lindhaus machine. Nice soft rubber wheels that aren't going to mark up the floor. Very easy to access this brush to clean it up. But if you look at that brush, they're known for two things, Lindhaus. They should be known for more than that, but they're really known as having the best brush rolls on any vacuum and a motor that's going to last longer than any other machine. Not uncommon for people to have their Lindhauses 15, 20 years. So you can look at that brush. You can see there's two rolls of brushes, okay? And it's in what they call a V-shaped pattern. So it brings the dirt toward the middle, toward the suction path where the suction is, okay? So it's naturally, again, all these little things kind of make up the big difference. It's going to clean better than most vacuums because of the chevron shape, because of the stiff bristle brush, because of the two motors. It's going to clean better than most vacuums. Again, lasts longer, motor that's designed to last a long time. Easier to use, we'll get to that in a second, but as far as like maintenance-wise, very easy to maintain this vacuum. In our vac shops, we actually offer maintenance plans where if somebody buys one from us, we actually give them, depending on the machine they get, 1, 3, 5, or maybe even 10 free tune-ups with the vacuum because they're so easy to maintain. The easier they are to maintain, the more tune-ups we give them. Because if you want to clean this off, it's as simple as this. You can take this bottom plate off. And again, if you don't want to do it, you can bring it down to the vac shop. They'll do it for you. But you don't have to, there's nothing to unscrew to change the belt. If you did want to, if it's got a lifetime belt warranty, but if you've somehow found a way to break it, it's very easy to replace. As far as the brush goes, if you want to replace the brush 10 years from now, or if you just want to clean it off, it's that easy to get at the brush. And you don't even have to replace the bearings because they come right off the machine, right off. So really nice brush, firm bristle brush, gonna deep clean the carpets. That's a given, okay? It's gonna clean the carpets, but we're talking about this machine being versatile. So lightweight, attachments on board, but it's really a couple different machines in one. So you can use this power head on the bare floors. Not gonna hurt anything. I'll show you, let's do that right now. Let's bring it right from the carpet to the bare floors. So if I'm vacuuming, and again, my house has got a lot of different flooring. Area rugs over top of a lot of different flooring. And that's the way it is in a lot of houses nowadays. A lot of homes don't have wall to wall. But if you do, let's say the bedrooms are wall to wall, but the rest of the house is bare floor. Well, in the bedrooms, you're using this power head. Okay? And we're deep cleaning the carpet. We're deep cleaning the carpets. And let's say we want to go to bare floors. It's not going to hurt. I should explain, Dom, it's not going to hurt anything to take this to the bare floors. But when you have a power head on the bare floor, when you go for, again, it's fine. It's rubber wheels, not going to mark anything up. It's still going to keep cleaning. But when you have a brush that's spinning that fast, if there's a lot of debris on the bare floor, because there's no resistance with the carpet, a lot of that stuff will get kicked behind you. So let's say, for example, you dropped a bag of sugar, okay, and you ran over it with that brush. Well, you'd kick half of it behind you. So this machine has the ability to shut the power head off. So you still have the suction because it has two motors. So you got a motor down there for the brush, motor back here for the suction. So when I'm vacuuming along, I can just turn this, hit this button right here, okay, and you'll see the power head will go off. You can actually hear that it went off. And now I'm doing the bare floors, okay, with a nice soft rubber wheel. Okay? Now, in addition to that, this machine actually has an easier way to do bare floors as well. One of the reasons we really love this machine is because it's like a complete cleaning system. It's like 3 machines in one. Years ago, people used to have an electric broom just for like the bare floors, for the kitchen floor, or for your hardwood floors. You don't need that brush spinning. So you don't necessarily need to carry the power head around with you. You can just push this button right here, okay? And this power head comes right off. And this machine is so light like this, okay? But now I can pop this bare floor tool on, and you have got probably one of the most convenient, easy to use bare floor tools or electric brooms on the market. So again, I really encourage that you give us to give us a call or stop at your back shop just to see how easy and neat this is. And again, if you have a lot of thin carpets, if you don't have a lot of wall-to-wall thick plush carpets, you can actually you can even use, one of the reasons I love this machine in my house is I can actually use this on the carpets as well. So I can vacuum the carpets as well. It's got kind of a unique, the bottom of it has a brush and a squeegee on it, but most of the time when you put a bare floor tool on an upright vacuum, it becomes difficult to push it across the carpet. It's because they're only designed for the bare floors. This one you can use on both the carpet and the bare floor. So let's do this here. Okay, and Don, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna meet you around the corner.
Beautiful.
If you go that way, I'll go this way. So now we're doing the hardwood floor, and again, we don't need a power head for this. You know what I should do down here? This is pretty cool too. You can actually leave it in that position. The phone rings, or you see something else you gotta clean, you could leave that in that position right there. I'm gonna just grab something that's sprinkled down here so we can get the effect. I want to see how well, this would be a pretty good test. Never tried this before. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the salt down there, so I'll put a lot down. Can you see it?
Vaguely.
That's salt. Okay.
It is salt.
That's salt. Yeah, you're familiar, right?
Yeah, I know the concept.
Okay. It was the quickest thing for me to grab. So let's do the bare floors. Let's pick that up. And here you can see, if you come up here and see this angle right here, you can see where the salt is over here. Are you able to pick it up on the camera? Cool. Pretty cool, right?
I love it.
And it's got this swivel, very easy to use. Again, I've got the Healthcare Pro in my house, and this is how we use the machine most of the time because we don't have a lot of carpet. So we keep that head on it and do the bare floors with that. And again, it's all about making the job easier. You got to have the right tools to make your job easier. You're not getting away from vacuuming. Mm-hmm. It's never going away. You're going to be doing it forever. So it's nice. It's good to have the right tools. If you're not sure if this is right for you, again, we encourage you to give us a call or text us, and we'll answer your questions for you. So let's I'll mix around there again. Yo, Don, let's try it right here. There's some debris on the floor here. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna have the cleanest home in town today. I'm gonna slide it right in front of you too, just so you can see how well that works. I'm going to keep right on going, Tom, because I see got the tree under here. I don't like what I'm seeing. So I'm going to clean it up. Let's see if we need to get it there right there. Turn it to this angle right here. All right, Don, I'll meet you over there. As long as we're doing this, I want to show you something else we really like about this machine. So again, 2-motor upright with the power head. Nice, sleek, Easy to use electric broom. Cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, better filtration. We'll get to that. But it also has the attachments on board too, and it's super lightweight. So if I want to carry this around and do some dusting, there's also, because that's the thing with lightweight machines. A lot of times they reduce the weight by taking off all the accessories and all the attachments, okay? And you've got one small motor in there that does an okay job on the carpets and floors, but you can't use it for anything else. This machine has 2 strong motors and it's still lightweight, okay? And it has some accessories on board. Now, we always customize our vacuum. If you call us, we would find out what exactly your needs are so we can give you the right attachments. It might be an extra hose if you want to go up the staircase, or it might be some extension wands if you want to get the cobwebs off the ceiling. In this case, this machine is equipped with a nice stretch hose, okay? And you can kind of kick the machine on its back wheels, whether it be in this electric broom mode or with the power head on there. You can just kind of leave the machine running, and you can go around, you can do your dusting. Okay, if you want to dust the coffee table, end table, that kind of thing. Up here, Don. Up here. That's okay. Yeah. So that I got it on the back wheel. I'm just kind of carrying it around like this, and I'm dusting. Okay. I got a dust brush right there. I can also carry. This machine is so light, I can carry it around like this. So if I want to go up and down the stairs with this, I mean, if I wanted to, I could even take the handle. And there's no reason to do this, but if you just want to make it less cumbersome and easy to get around, this is so cool. You can actually take the handle right off. You can take this head right off. Again, I'm not encouraging anybody to do this all the time, but you can reduce it to next to nothing, and now carry it around like a little compact machine to do your above floor things. So now I can walk up and down the stairs with it and dust. If I want to take it out and clean the car, I can tell you this, when I get on a roll with a vacuum, reluctantly start to vacuum, but once I start, there's no stopping. So I get in a mode. I get into like a zone when I do start vacuuming. Usually the wife's got to say, John, you going to vacuum? John, you going to vacuum? Over and over. And then finally I start vacuuming, and then there's no stopping me. So you got to have the right tools to do the job, right? Something that cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, better filtration. You don't want it breaking down halfway through your cleaning job. You don't want to be busting belts. You don't want to have to go to the vacuum shop, or you don't want to be dumping dirt containers in the middle of a job. You're trying to do the job, okay? So again, I can break this down, and now I'm going up the stairs. Doing my dusting. And then now I'll put it back in the upright position. Because you don't have to watch your step. Oh, that's okay. It's part of the game. It's part of the challenge, Tom.
Part of the challenge, part of the game.
It's a hazardous job. Let me grab the handle. Try to get a handle on things. I hope you're understanding. I mean, I hope.
I am, man.
I'm not going, am I going too fast with this? Does it make sense?
No, not fast at all.
Can you see, I mean, most people think like a vacuum's a vacuum. Mm-hmm. It's not true. Okay? This should make it obvious that it's not true. You know what I mean? It's well constructed. It's a good solid machine. It's not a toy. It's not cheaply made. It's going to be, it's a buy once, buy right kind of thing. It's a little more expensive than your normal vacuum, but it's not a disposable vacuum. You're going to have it for 15, 20 years. And that's what we try to show you on vacuumrepairshop.com, vacuumtex.com. We're trying to get you the right equipment to do the job, but also the equipment that's going to be around forever. I started in this business when I was 18 years old in 1982, and I sold some people Electrolux back then who are still using it today. Got them the right equipment, did the right job. So 40 years ago, still using the same vacuum. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, back together. In the upright position. If you did want to add some things to it, you could always add, if you don't want to carry the machine around with you, we would customize it for you, so you can add an extra hose. So now if I want to go up the stairs, or maybe I want to clean the perimeter of the room, I can leave the machine in one spot right there. It's stable, it's on the power head. So now I can do my dusting around the perimeter of the room. If I wanted to maybe get the cobwebs off the ceiling, we can customize it with a couple of extension wands. So now you're cleaning up high as well, okay? you want to get a little further away from your work, so to speak. Okay? That's a little humor, somewhat. So you can get, you know, you can add more extension ones if you want to get further away from the work. Okay? And then there's other, you know, obviously, our custom tool that we always give to customers when they purchase a vacuum from us at Vacuum Techs or in our vac shops, we give them the flexible crevice tool, which is great for in between the cushions of the couch, seats of the car, or if you want to do the dryer vent, that kind of thing. Okay, so we can equip it whatever way you like, but I don't think you can go wrong with this vacuum. Give us a call, vacuumtex.com, or give us a call or give us a text, vacuumtex.com. And oh, I should probably talk about the filtration real quick, as long as we're on the filtration,
Please.
right? So cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, and better filtration. So there's your vacuum bag. I'm going to push that button. Bag comes off, throw it in the garbage, and then I can pop another one in there. Okay. Close that, and you're all set. Now, while we're in there, I should show you the HEPA filter. Okay, so there's your HEPA filter on the machine. And by the way, it was pretty cool that when you buy these bags, it actually comes with the filter. So when you buy a package of bags for this machine, it actually comes with the filter. So very easy to change the bag, very easy to use. Again, whether it be this vacuum or any other vacuum at Vacuum Repair, I'm going to end it with this, okay? We do not encourage bagless, unless you're using a portable stick vacuum for in-between cleanings. We understand using a bagless vacuum then, but you have to dump the container. But for your full-size vacuum, we are really strong against bagless vacuums. We really believe you should have a bag vacuum. Not only believe it, we know that you should have a bag. It's cleaner, it's healthier. It's actually less expensive to replace a pack of bags once a year than it is to be replacing filters every year, okay? I mean, in my house, I go through maybe a vacuum bag every 2 or 3 months, and what's easier than just taking a bag, throw it in the garbage, pop another one in there, instead of dumping a container every time you vacuum. Our grandparents, our great-grandparents, they were shaking out vacuum bags, dumping containers, and then, 50 years ago, and then we invented a vacuum bag, which made a heck of a lot more sense. Okay, so, and it still makes sense today. You take the bag, you throw it in the garbage. So I'm going to end it at that. If you want more information about the Lindhaus or any other higher-end, high-quality vacuum that's going to last you a long time, reach out to vacuumrepairshop.com, which is your local vacuum shop, or just give us a text or a call at 1-877-822-8398. That's 1-877-VAC-TEXT. There's never been an easier way for you to get the right vacuum than right now with vacuumtex.com.